Alright, we good.
Alright. The line solid?
Yeah, line good.
Okay.
Alright, man.
Episode 68, and we're back.
68, man. Let's get to it, man. What's the temperature like, man? What's the vibes?
In the crib, it's cool.
Good, man. Well conditioned.
Yeah, very much so. The weather in Georgia has been very up and down. But it's
A lot of rain.
a lot of rain.
Clouds. A lot of nastiness.
Very much so. I'm okay with it. I like the fall weather. But yeah, Better Left Unsaid is back for episode 68, and we're here.
Well, we start. What we want to start with?
Today is
A lot to discuss.
Y'all got to us on a new Music Friday.
We did.
A lot of music dropped.
A lot of music.
So let's see. Metro dropped first, so let's go ahead and address the Metro.
So, Metro Boomin, Futuristic Summer. And if y'all don't know, this is an ode to Atlanta. I saw a lot of hate from people that's not from the city, not from Georgia, not from Atlanta, speaking on this project because they're not familiar with that style of music.
Can I ask, was it hate or just saying it wasn't for them?
They said it's hate. They said it's trash.
Okay.
When you say something's trash, I can't listen to it.
Yeah.
It's because you don't. I mean, it's just like somebody getting introduced to a new genre. That's because it's not just rap. It's a.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man. Let me get a background.
Mm-hmm.
All these other cities, the LA, the New York, Chicago's, the Houston. The difference between Atlanta and all these other hip hop areas is that Atlanta evolves a lot more than other regions. We have a lot of different eras. We had a lot of different styles. So
Okay.
when we first got introduced on the scene as a mainstream hip hop area, it was the Outkast. The South got something to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows Outkast even does a different style of hip hop. There's a lot of instrumentation.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, it sounded a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Country accent. You got niggas singing. You got the trombones and all that. They wasn't doing that. That's why Outkast is regarded as one of the greatest ever, because they got two of the best rappers ever.
Mm-hmm.
And there was the instrumentation, the ATLians, the lingo was different. Similar to how Wu-Tang had their own little, you know what I mean, whatever. We was the ATLians in the South. Cool. Once that era passed, this is when hip hop Atlanta started to dominate. This is the snap era. The early 2000s. Mm-hmm. Well, technically it's a crunk era before the snap. It was right before that. And this is before Lil Jon became who he was.
Mm-hmm.
It was Yin Yang Twins, and it was Lil Jon, and it was tearing up the fucking strip clubs, Bankhead bouncing. It was big clothes. Nobody really gave a fuck. It was just hot energy.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Jon took it to a different level. Mm-hmm. Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. It's like mid 2000s. The snap era.
Some shit like that.
You say what?
Starting at 04, 05.
Yeah. Let me see, because I got the whole history written down. Give me a second.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
So crunk era was like 2000, 2003-ish. You know what I'm saying? Lil Jon and East Side Boys around 04. This is when you start getting, this is when it got crazy. This is when Atlanta really took over the country. You still had 50 Cent on them doing their thing, but I'm just talking about as the songs that was chart topping,
Mm-hmm.
that was regional sounds.
Mm-hmm.
It was them Franchise Boys. It was D4L,
Mm-hmm.
and it was Lil Jon. And this is the era when everybody started dancing. Soulja Boy came out doing all the routines and shit. We doing the Pool Palace. Everybody knows about this era, correct? You familiar?
I'm familiar.
Was y'all playing that up north? That's what I want to know. Because it got huge. This was number one in the world type of songs.
It did, because you got
White Tee and all that shit.
You know why?
Laffy Taffy and all that.
Besides the mixtape era. Walk It Out came on. You gotta remember niggas was hopping on remixes.
Correct. Remixing all that, yes.
All the mixtape era. So
that's when New York rappers jumping on, because even Jim Jones tried to get on the fucking throw some D's and all that.
Yeah, he did that, and he did the Walk It Out remix. So
correct, he did. That's how Walk It Out. He did. That's the thing.
That nigga was still fucking up his flow.
He was. Yes, and that's when, we got Usher getting involved with the Yells and Will I Ams and all them, the T-Pain. This is when Atlanta, Lil Jon was literally representing the sound of hit records in the club.
Well, let me not only say that too. This is not only during that time that the snap music was taking over. Y'all also had, T.I.
Yes, it is.
Jeezy came with his first.
So this is what I'm getting to, because I'm going to get to that.
Because that was all in that same years, too.
Yeah, I'm saying as far as this is specific to the Atlanta sound.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not talking about mainstream.
Jeezy and T.I.
Because they had their own sounds.
Yeah.
Gucci was a lot of people out at that time. But I'm just talking about for what the Atlanta sound. Mm-hmm. It was the crunk era. It was the snap era. It was a lot of dancing. It was big clothes. That was what was moving in Atlanta.
Right.
And then you start going to, this is a short period. That's what I'm saying. This you gotta follow me. This is why y'all so unfamiliar with the J Moneys, the Rich Kids, and all that. Because this was Atlanta stars that was setting the stage. This is similar to it's like niggas was doing the Dipset and all that. We know Dipset because they got that big, but who was under that was the Max B's and the Stack Bundles. We don't know them niggas in the South. If you wasn't there, they was the one setting the sound for that area. Mm-hmm. The mainstream sound got a little different, but it was Max B's or whatever. You gotta tell me about all that.
I mean, even then, there's like you said, the Max B's, the Stack Bundles, the Fab was still doing his mixtape shit during that time. Anything DJ Clue mixtape wise was doing that. So still that mixtape era in New York. Even though the Locks was kind of out, they were still doing their shit, and it was huge in New York. More so than it was here.
That's what I'm saying. So this is the Max B's and the Stack Bones of our area of Atlanta. This when you go to the Rockstar era. Now this was Atlanta specific, but it got mainstream because Lil Wayne started doing all this shit and Jim Jones and all that. We know so the tattoos, the Ed Hardy. This is when the shit transitioned from bigger pants. They started going slim straight. Them shits are still big if you look at them. Them shits are still big.
I got a few pairs of slim straights. Them shits is not tight at all.
The Jabos and all that shit was out of here.
Yeah, definitely.
The Jabos, the Dickie suits, it was over with for that shit.
Yeah, no.
This when niggas actually started caring about designer. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know who's responsible for the era. I'm just saying this is how it was in Atlanta. 07, 08, this is when the Shop Boys dropped Party Like a Rock Star. And everybody started wearing mohawks. The fucking Von Dutch, the Air Hardy, that's when the swag started getting little biker chains and shit. Tatted up, that's a fact.
I ain't gonna lie.
All that.
That Fabo,
that part,
that's my shit, though. That's the listen.
That's what I'm saying. So walk with me now. Walk with me now. So now this is what Metro Boom was trying to pay it ode to. Around the end of 07, 08, and it's gonna be some overlap. This is when the 08, 09, 2010 starts happening. Mm-hmm. The futuristic era.
I was here for that.
J Money. Young LA and Young Dro were the biggest faces of the futuristic era. Mm-hmm. What that was a very distinct type of production.
Oh, was it?
And this is when everything moved from, we're tough, we turned up, now we the coolest, swaggiest, we got more lingo than everybody, Mr. Swag with the flavor, then you get the swaver, I'm so futuristic, I don't even brush my hair. This is when shit started looking different. This is when everybody started talking about, I'm the only one that has this. Before it was everybody dressed the same. Everybody did the same shit. Now I'm the only one with the Maserati with the red seats. I'm the only one with the Pradas with the Truest hanging like this. This is when everything started to switch. This was that transition in Atlanta. So now pants went from slim straight to just slim. They wasn't skinny.
They wasn't skinny.
They was not skinny.
It was not skinny at all.
But the Truies, you showing the goddamn the logo on the back. Your belt buckle's crazy. The white tees, the V-necks is going stupid.
Oh, the V-necks is crazy.
Come on, man. You rocking the ice on. This is when shit started getting real swaggy. It was all...
Don't forget niggas started wearing cardigans and shit.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
niggas started getting
cardigans
weird.
And
so
then
that's
big polos,
because it was futuristic and then it was black boy, white boy, all in one. And black boy, bright boy, that was the biggest was Travis Porter. That was the face of black boy, white boy. It was Young LA, Young Dro, Travis Porter. You got a little bit of Rich Kids in there. Yeah. You got a lot of Roscoe Dash, pardon me.
A lot of Roscoe.
This is when niggas start doing the preppy shit. Hollister, American Eagle, Abercrombie and Fitch. The Sperry's was going boat shoes, man. The Aeropostale, man. This is the shit that Metro Boomin was making music for. Right. Ralph Lauren was going stupid. Polo boots was all. Oh my god, the horses niggas was finding every polo possible. Niggas even had the fake US polo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That shit out of here, dog. Niggas was talking about niggas when you were.
I know. That's what I'm saying. This is
double horse, man.
So this is when niggas was all swag, all turned up, all party. The dance era was kind of in, and there was a little whoop Rico and all. That's the mainstream. I'm talking about in Atlanta. Niggas was trying to look cool and fresh and preppy. That's what Metro Boomin was making music for. It was a very short era, a very short time in Atlanta. We had 4 to 5 different eras in 10 years. And then we go into the 2 Chainz and all that. And then right before the Molly World, the Futures, that's when you start getting our bigger acts.
Right.
These are the people that never made it super mainstream.
Correct.
These with Atlanta stars, even regional. They might do a show in Alabama State or some shit like that. The reason y'all don't know the J Moneys, the Young LAs, the Shad the God, the Jose Guapo, the Guapanese and all that, because this is very specific to Atlanta. Y'all other cities don't got waves like this. Chicago ain't moving waves like this. LA still making the same sound. Houston still got the same chopped and screwed shit. New York, y'all been doing the boom bap. Now y'all got this. Y'all try to do the drill shit after 40 years of the same fucking rap. It's different. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta stop.
Sexy drill now.
Yeah, after like 10 years of drill music. So now y'all got the sexy drill. Atlanta is the only one that completely revolutionizes regularly. We ain't gonna get into the whole Migo, the trap, you know what I'm saying, the trap era, because we already had a trap era, but that was different. Now we talking about we making so much lingo with the trap, with the Migos come around. We cooking chickens, we whooping, you know what I'm saying, whooping the babies and all that type of shit. It was a different time.
Yeah, I ain't know what the fuck y'all need to say.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a different time. We talking about the dabbing and that way and all the no cap. We really start setting trends in Atlanta. It's a difference out here. You gotta come here to know. Cause you're gonna see niggas that's dressed from all different type of areas. You're gonna see a nigga in all designer from head to toe.
You will.
You're gonna see a nigga in some vintage shit you never heard of that look like they should be in some fashion show somewhere. You're gonna see a gay nigga with the tightest shit of all time. And you're gonna see a nigga that still having swag from like 2003, the biggest clothes ever.
Yeah, you can't say that shit.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you how it is.
No, I got you.
It's difference, man. It's a difference. Stop disrespecting shit you don't understand, man. Shout out to the Jose Guapo, Lady Rich Kids, goddamn kids that play, all them from that area. Even DC Young Flowers in the group. DC Young Flowers in the group, you know what I'm saying? So it's different. Watch your mouth when you talk about Metro. The album is perfection for that era. Waka Flocka cooking. First of all, he had every Atlanta rapper damn near in the last 15 years on that project. You know how legendary, you know how impossible it is to get that done.
Can you tell some people who was on it? Because you know he didn't have the features on there.
So.
Oh, is it on there now?
It's on there now. So first of all, he showed some love to the newer generation. You know what I'm saying? YK Niece was on there. Okay. It's a young and up and coming. That was on the Wham Wham shit. You know, she was the second verse on there.
Okay.
Bonnie B was on there. She's the hottest in Atlanta right now. It's Savannah Summer right now. Shout out to her. Listen, man. J Money's from the area. First of all, shout out to Rocco, because Rocco had a little wave in Atlanta for a minute.
He did. During that Future time, yeah.
Come on, I'ma do me this morning. Several hits, man. Watch your fucking mouth. Young Book is from that era. Schooling and everybody.
Oh, wait, hold on. Young Book, like.
Young Book.
Okay. No, I was thinking about the, what's up with that cookie?
Nah, that's Junior Boom. They the first one. Listen, man, it's a lot of niggas. That's my point. It's the difference between our city and y'all city, man. Y'all go listen to that Biggie shit like y'all been playing and keep saying he the GOAT. That's cool, nigga. We got different waves, nigga.
You know Biggie, bro.
Not to me.
Okay.
Listen, man, Young LA, and we all know Young LA. He actually got mainstream. That's how big that futuristic shit got for about a year. I mean, for about a year. Lil Meanies from the Shop Boys, man. I know, yeah. Hey, times is all. And shout out DJ Spin, man. And another thing that make this shit so legendary is everybody know who Playboy Carti is, right? Playboy Carti is from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Playboy Carti has a song called Like Weezy on his album. Mm-hmm. That is a sample from the Rich Kids, from this futuristic era. Mm-hmm. In case y'all didn't know. So when you see that nigga in all true religion in the video, the tree from head to toe fit with the polo boots on, that's a futuristic summer.
It's a very Atlanta outfit.
And he performed that shit at the BET Awards.
It's a very Atlanta outfit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you niggas, man. Listen, man, J Money, Rocco, Quavo's on his shot, the guy who's from the Rich Kids. Jose Guapo, who's originally from the Rich Kids, and he had his own solo career. Mm-hmm. Come on, man, Lil Meanie from the Shop Boys. Waka Flocka fan, everybody know he got super mainstream. We know Waka Flocka.
Yeah, you know.
We know Waka Flocka, man. Who else is on here? Travis Port, of course, I already mentioned them. The GOATs. You know what I'm saying? College, oh my God, the college era was crazy. You know what I'm saying? The college girls are going crazy for Travis Port, and they had crazy twerk music.
Oh, did they? Yeah, him and Ross like that.
Yeah, I think that about covers it. T.I. was on here, Lil Baby was on here, 21 Savage, you know, that's the young generation. Future had a little verse on here. And of course, the most influential and the person that touches everybody from Atlanta and damn near everybody in the industry is Gucci. Of course, Gucci was on there, man.
Right.
Listen, man, y'all wish y'all region had this much impact in the last 20 years. It don't. It don't. Ain't no region had a run like this. None. We got too many legends. We got too much influence. We got too much impact. Niggas in New York talking about no cap. It's disgusting.
I've heard that.
It's disgusting.
Jim Jones said that shit?
Yeah.
Jim Jones got to chill though. He got to stop. What I will say is like, as a person who heard both music, especially because I was down here during that time, there's a lot of stuff that wasn't my style. Because I was just like, I'm not wearing polo boots ever. But, yeah, it wasn't anywhere Tim's ever. But I understood what people were saying that they didn't understand it. It wasn't for them. But being here, it had a different feel to it, especially once you got to college. Once you go to parties, that shit sounds a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Like, even listening to Joe Budden podcast, like, at first I'm like, yo, y'all gotta say that's not for you. Because it wasn't, if it's not him, you gotta think about this. A lot of those things were mixtapes too. So, and we didn't have, DSPs wasn't there. So if that mixtape wasn't bumping in your city, you're not gonna hear that shit.
And that was a time when niggas was only trying to be the most lit in their city.
It
wasn't no
exactly.
global thing.
We didn't give
it
a fuck
was
about
dropping
that shit.
mixtape for the streets in their neighborhood.
And say like, for instance, like a shit like give or take, like let's say the Griselda, right? A lot of you hear Griselda, you hear them going moving around, but that's only because of the digital platform.
Right, yeah.
Westside Gunn been out since 08.
Niggas like 40 years old.
Yeah, this nigga's been making music for mad long, but you didn't hear that early part of their career because it was mixtape heavy and they was lit in their city. They was there in Buffalo, they was wherever they were, so you didn't hear that. Same thing with, you hearing Rich Kids, even Travis Porter getting mainstream. A lot of shit that I heard was because I had it on my iPod from mixtapes.
Right.
So you just happen to every now and then you go out and you might hear one song that's on the radio, two songs that's on the radio. So I can understand you saying it's not for you. Now what I will say is where hearing a lot of that shit, especially going to college, I didn't understand half of the shit that they was talking about. But only thing that matters is when you out and you see a girl doing what she does, whatever, it don't give a fuck if you don't give a fuck about that song, nigga. That song's gonna be the best song in your fucking playlist.
It's different. You gotta experience it, man.
You gotta experience it. I think that's another thing about music where music has not only just a time capsule, you gotta remember where you were in that time.
The reason,
like I can understand when people like when they be saying like, nigga, you wasn't outside for that.
Exactly.
I understand that because when you outside for some of this music, you start realizing like, yo, hey, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you're saying. Like, I may say some of this shit was trash. No, that shit was. It ain't gotta be the greatest lyrically. That shit was fire. I heard that shit when I was out. I was like, oh,
I'm tell you something, man.
You go.
Y'all niggas had to be there, man. You had to, and that's the thing about traveling too. It's like the area that you in, the way they appreciate music makes you listen to it differently. Cause you listening to some Puerto Rican shit, and you in Mobile, Alabama.
You like, what the fuck?
That shit don't resonate with you.
Yeah.
Take your ass to San Juan de la Placita and let them hit and play that Bad Bunny out loud. You might get a different feel with it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? With a light skinned thigh, get up on you.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm telling you about the futuristic song. If you wasn't there, it's not for you, my nigga.
I mean, think about when we've gone out a few times and they start playing that old set and how the party changes immediately. That shit gets we can hear. Listen. Girls gonna dance to what they dance to, right? You can hear Sexy Red, whatever the fuck's gonna be played. When that old shit comes on, and you of that era and that time, let's see right now, our 30s, between like 26, 25 to about almost 40, that little time, or even just 30 to 40 right now, when you was in that era, you gonna feel a lot different. So when I heard this, don't get me wrong, it's not something I wanted to hear. But I understood if I would have went out and heard this shit, it would have played a lot different from me just sitting here listening to it in my car, listening to it on the speakers. It's like, oh, it still got that effect. And shout out to Metro for doing it.
Amazing.
Metro is the biggest producer in Atlanta right now, probably the biggest producer globally, or if not one.
I mean, I couldn't answer that, but I do know he deserves to be in a conversation when we start talking about.
I'm talking about his effect right now. Like when you talk about producers putting out this album or whatever, because of course Pharrell just put out that or whatever. But I'm talking about Pharrell putting.
You got Kanye, you got.
But I'm talking about somebody putting out their own, the producers who don't rap that's putting out, like the DJ Khaled been doing that, shit like that. Yeah. But right now I think Metro has his lane right now, and he's huge. For him to go back and reach back, to his city and say, yo, this is where I got my shit from. Let me get back into all. Everybody that get global, now we gonna get global. Or whatever we gonna get. If it stay regional, that's cool. Let me put y'all on real quick. Let's replay. Let's remember this time. And everybody keep talking about how all the older music was better than what we listen to now.
Well, I think there's a difference when they talk about older music. They're talking about older hits.
Yeah, older hits, bro.
It's reason, like I'm saying, man. Music,
that's older hits here too. Those are hits.
Those aren't hits though. Those are like club classics for people that are from Atlanta though.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Like when I say some shit like this is how we play. That's some shit you actually have to be from the area to even know what that is. The lingo, the bow bow. I'm so futuristic. 36 O's. Yeah. Those are not hits, you know what I'm saying? Right. Even if you go to certain, you might not even be able to get that off in a Buckhead or some shit, because that's a different type of thing. The college kids don't know shit about that.
Yeah, thanks.
When I play that shit and people that's from Atlanta, they play those songs. It's a difference.
I got you.
That's what I'm saying. They talking about older music, but we talking about like regional, some real shit. Like some of that Max B shit is not gonna go up like that. Niggas they'll be like, I fuck with Max B, I know that we might play a song, they don't even know the song.
Yeah, no, that's fact.
And then I love of my life. That shit don't get played in a throwback New York mix.
You gotta go into the hood for that.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta go into the trap for that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why you gotta shout out DJ Mustard and Kendrick for bringing that regional shit back, because they was doing that for you know what I'm saying, the GNX.
Yeah.
Now we got our own for Atlanta. It's time for New York, whoever want to get next, because I would love to hear some Chicago classic shit, the Twisters and all that. I would love to hear that. I would love to hear some Houston, you know what I'm saying, with the throwback, the Slim Thugs and all that.
Scarface.
Can somebody do that? Yeah, the Ghetto Boys. Mm-hmm. Can somebody do that? Somebody gotta get VA. For real, you gotta get them old. You gotta get Clips and all them niggas. Missy Elliott and all them. Somebody gotta put a tape out. Come on, for real. It's been a long ass time.
I want to hear Missy again.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I would love to hear, like you said, I would love to hear these regional sounds again. I would love to, like you said, even with New York, I would love to hear just a mixtape time, with the Fabs, the Jadas, and all of them, just to come back and be like, all right, yo, let's just all DJ Clue go ahead and be like, you know what, let's put everybody on the mixtape. Yeah. Like that was
it. Get the DJ drama tape. I mean, you know what Lil Wayne did. Come on, man. Gangsta Grills and all that. Come on, man.
Speaking of that, Lil Wayne just put his they just put a few of his mixtapes on DSPs.
All the dedications. Oh, the drops.
Probably. No, all the drops. They only put a few dedications because to me they're missing dedication 2.
Yeah.
Which is his best one.
It is.
And so I feel the type of way about that because that was the first one I went to try to find.
Yeah.
But they definitely put the drop 3 on there.
They did. Classic.
And
all-time classic. That's by far the best drop.
Yeah. So how do you feel about hearing, like, you can probably go back to it every now and then if you got to find it and go search for it and go to this app or that app. But how do you feel hearing that again, listening to the drop 3? Because we all listen to it again, just to like catch that feel. Because I know when he put No Ceilings on here, it didn't feel the same.
No, it wasn't the same. There was a lot of remixing and stuff going on at that No Ceilings stuff. Yeah. I don't know if it was a licensing thing or whatever back then, but that also was like the very edge of Lil Wayne's prime too.
Yeah, so No Ceilings was good. But when they put it on DSPs, I was like, nah, I'm not listening to this shit. Yeah. However, I went back and listened to this drop 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit still, hey man, that shit was still going, dog.
Yeah, that's when he was still talented. He still had his New Orleans accent. That's when he was. I mean, he wasn't even that far into his career at that point, to be honest with you, either. That was before the Carter 3 had dropped. So
it was.
That was right before we knew he only had like 2 years left of his prime. You know what I mean? That's when he was really cooking.
He was really cooking.
I mean, some legend come on, man. Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit is my shit. Upgrade You freestyle is my shit. Like you said, Sky's the limit.
I Can't Feel My Face is one of my favorite all-time Lil Wayne songs in general.
Agree. I even like
Black Republicans is oh my god crazy. When him and Joel started.
Yeah, that's when they were supposed to get the mixtape.
He made Joel look like he was better than what he really was his whole career.
Joel was alright. He was.
I mean,
I still listen to Joel's.
Have you gone back and listened to some of them features Joel's is doing?
Oh, I go back and listen to Joel's albums.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean,
3,000 spit on pants. Damn. The song's got nothing. It ain't no flexing song, but he talking about some pain.
You gotta let him know, nigga. We ain't
do them up a little time. Nigga ain't talking about nothing on that damn verse.
Maserati look like a shark on land.
Come on, what are you talking about?
That shit was funny, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't as good as y'all tried to hype him up to be, man. He was.
Wayne didn't hype him up to be that. We gave Wayne his swag, nigga.
Nah, Wayne got this swag from a lot of places.
No, Wayne, we gave Wayne this swag.
No.
We see what Wayne did, man.
Half his career is that blood shit that came from L.A.
No, that nigga was out there. He got that shit.
He got that shit from Mac 10.
He did.
Exactly.
He did.
We had the Gilly, little Gilly era too, with up against the ball. Oh, that shit was fine too. Yeah, that shit was fine.
That shit was ass, dog. I hate that shit, dog. I hate that shit.
Yeah, shit was hard.
She was ass, man. But nah, I appreciate the drop through being on VSPs because that shit sounded. It still gave me an old feel. That shit still felt good to listen to.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely good to have that Wayne back and just be able to. And that's my thing too. With a lot of these artists, man, I'm the type of person, I'm okay with not getting any more because you gave us more than enough already.
You get a lot, and then you gave us your best work.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not going to get anything, if you're not even going to get to like 60% of what you were, then it's like, I don't really need to see that. It's like, I don't want to watch LeBron and he can only average 15 a game. Like, that does nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? It was painful watching Kobe his last couple seasons.
I agree.
That's how I feel about these artists, man.
I mean, same thing. That's how I felt like, off of that. You just people in general, like, like when I hear, if you go to a player, I go to like, I don't want to see like my favorite players like Vince and Melo. I don't want to see them doing that shit no more. Right, Stop at your peak, you know what I'm saying? Jay, that poem shit that you did, don't get me wrong, you had some verses that was cool, but that poem shit that you did for whatever the fuck that was, I don't want to hear that, Jay. Now everybody's expecting, they said that him and Kendrick was supposed to be on So Be It, but they didn't get it in time.
Wasn't good enough.
No, they said they didn't get it in time. So I mean,
Jay wrote that shit and he said I ain't have enough time. Nobody want to hear that shit, man.
No. They want to hear Jay verse. Everybody expected the Jay verse.
His last album was controversial. Niggas was saying it was golf music and all that.
The 444?
Yes. Y'all tried to call it the classic after people was like, this is mature and this is what we want from a rapper this age. But hold on, the Clips, same age as him. They giving way better music. What the fuck we talking about?
Nah, they still. Cause see, that's the problem, right?
What we talking about?
My problem is, right?
What's your problem, man? They've been doing this shit just as long, right?
My problem is, right?
They've been doing this shit just as long.
No, they haven't.
It's F. It's F.
Jay been.
No, Jay stopped. No, Jay stopped in 2016. You forgot? Yeah, they still going.
They stopped.
Who? Pusha T ain't stopped nowhere.
Malice.
Pusha ain't never stopped.
Malice.
Pusha didn't stop though.
But Pusha had to get better.
Pusha been nice the whole time.
Pusha had to get better.
Oh, so he getting better at it. Why Jay-Z get worse then?
He didn't get worse. He just put out some shit that was a little like him. And 444 was actually good.
Was it better than Let God Sort Him Out? No.
But that's not what he was going for.
I don't give a fuck.
That's not what he was going for.
Is a 50-year-old nigga rapping better than a 50-year-old nigga? Was Jay 50 back then? I didn't think it was 50 back then.
Yeah, Jay been here 60.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga had a 20-year run. It's over with, nigga.
No, I don't think it's over with, though. They want to hear it. However, we still got more music, though, nigga.
Yeah.
Did you listen to any of the music?
Alright, did I listen to what music, man?
The more music. So we got, of course, you got the Gunna album that dropped. You got a Nudie album that dropped. You got a Bryson Tiller album that dropped. You got a JID album that dropped.
Well, first I want to start off by saying I don't know what's going on. And, of course, Atlanta has had its fair share of hardships in the last, really since the pandemic or so. Lost a lot of people, jail and all that. But I don't know what's going on in Atlanta, but the releases aren't making sense. First, you get Metro Boomin.
Right.
Who's putting on for the old Atlanta.
Okay.
And now we get 3 Atlanta-based artists dropping on the same day. They all have release parties in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. At the same time, you got Gunna, JID, and Young Nudie dropping on the same day. Like, are we not collabing? Like, what the fuck is going on? Then you got K Camp dropping next week. Like, what the fuck is Atlanta doing?
Well,
I don't understand what's going on.
Here's one thing I would all say, right? So
and Offset's supposed to be dropping soon too. If I'm not
dropping August 22nd.
This shit ain't making sense, Atlanta.
So here's what I would say, right?
Together, man.
Because Atlanta is universally known to always work with each other.
Correct.
What I will say is about in regards to anybody dropping on the same day as Gunna, what I can look at is for the fact of Young Nudie rides with 21.
Okay.
21 rides with Thug. They made him give a damn about Gunna. Because you see nobody's collabing with him. Those people that's on that Thug side. So they don't give a fuck about what Gunna's doing. So I can see why Nudie or somebody's dropping on that same time.
Yeah, but JID and 21 Savage, Young Nudie, they don't work together.
They work together. What I can say is that...
What's going on with Jid and Young Nudie?
they probably didn't care. Because you think about this, right? I don't see any beef brewing or anything.
No.
I might have had this album already done. I already had my album already put in, released on this date. We all on different labels. Compete. And they do have different demographics of fans of who's listening to who.
Don't matter. Atlanta don't move like that. Last time a nigga tried to drop on 10-17, Gucci went on a Twitter rant.
That nigga did go on that. Was that one Twitter rant that he went about everything?
He stayed going on Twitter rants. Yo Gotti, watch your mouth. Don't ever drop on 10-17. That's what happened last time.
I ain't rapping. Y'all just dropped every
We don't do that in Atlanta, man. Y'all do that shit when Nas wanna drop, Jay-Z wanna do some shit. We don't do that in Atlanta, man. I don't know what's going on, but this is nasty. Y'all stepping on each other's moments. You know what I'm saying? We doing the throwback thing right now, man. Let Travis Porter and them get their shine, man. Unless y'all gonna have some big collab concert, which they should be doing, like the Summer Jam type shit. We got one music fest, but that's not Atlanta-based artists. That's everybody, even though Dungeon Family coming to shit. Shout out to CeeLo Green. Hopefully the real one comes on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Andre 3000. We don't know. But either way, I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? But we need to have some type of Atlanta-based concert. And I won't mean like the little local throwback joints we get with Young LA is doing. Ain't not 3 times in a row. I mean, I want the Futures to 21 Savage to Young Thug and all them to perform. Right. I want a Atlanta show. Gucci, all that. Niggas is paying top dollar for that. Let's make it a festival weekend.
You have to leave somebody out.
It don't matter. It could be 2. It could be more than one day.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It could be a festival type of thing. It could be a weekend. It could be like the birthday bash, which is kind of what it is now. But they be having Memphis. They be having everybody.
They have everybody in there.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Atlanta gotta get it together, man. But which album you want to start with?
I'm gonna go to the album that I listen to. I listen to the JID album.
God does like ugly.
Yes. So I listened to that album. What I will say is that
a lot of hype behind him.
It was. But I also like the fact of like he's doing what he wants to do. And rapping the way he raps, you know, we've heard a lot about him saying, you know, that he's just this nice rapper and all of that. I think he can rap. Listening to this project, he has good songs on there. He has features such as The Clips. He has Westside Gunn on there. He got Black and Ty Dolla $ign on there. Yes. He got Sierra, Earth Gang on there. I listened to it. I got to the first, it's 15 songs. I got to the first 10. So far, so good. I like it. I like to hear the versatility. You know, there's some just rapping songs, and then he got some other songs that are a little slowed down, for like maybe for the girls. So I like what he's doing. I didn't get a full listen through to kind of, you know, if he here to see if he got any crazy bars in there. You know, he got songs with people like Eminem and shit like that. So, you know, They say he's just this lyrical miracle nigga. So, I mean, I haven't gotten to the point of hearing that part in the album yet. But off of first listen, I like what I'm hearing. Yeah. So, it's solid so far.
I agree. I think JID has a lot of potential. He has not been the most praised in this point in his career, but the real hip hop heads respects his penmanship. Right. He had one viral hit, Surround Sound, a few years ago. That I don't know if he capitalized as far as the notoriety piece of it, but this album hopefully makes that change for him. It sounded good from what I listened to. Like I said, I heard that disgusting Eminem song that he dropped as an EP before this. There was just like 7 minutes of them just rapping words together, man. At some point.
Oh, so that's what that was? Because I didn't hear it.
It was an EP. It was like a precursor to this album, but at some point we got to stop acknowledging like that's the only form of lyricism. Man. Come on, my nigga. I don't care about the Caterpillar rhyme scheme. I'm saying take that shit to battle rappers. They like one of them silly niggas can do that with you. Absol, all them silly niggas, man. I don't give a fuck about nothing. If you can rap, you can rap. That's what I'm saying. That's what Jay-Z was talking about, man. Just cause you don't get it don't mean he's nice, nigga. Alright? Neither is that poem you wrote, neither, nigga.
I knew he was gonna do that shit.
But nah, man, JID is dope. I think he's very talented. I even think this is the type of music that even a casual fan could enjoy without knowing too much about him. Like, you can really learn a lot.
I can agree.
A lot of elements too. He opens the shit with Westside Gunn, got him doing that. I didn't understand the point of that, but
yeah, I was confused because he's just talking over it, and but I'm not mad at it because I I didn't know what to expect. You know, I'm a West Side Gun fan, but I did not know what to expect hearing West Side Gun on the first track coming in. I'm like, all right, what the fuck is next? So, but I like hearing it. He got a track with the clips. I like it. I like that track actually. I don't think they were in there. I think they were both solid, but they weren't in the. They didn't get into that God sort of out bag.
Okay.
To me, they didn't get as they got into. It was just like kind of like I did my job.
Yeah.
You know, don't get me wrong. I haven't heard a bad verse from them. I haven't had a bad verse from them in years. But I think it was just solid.
Mailed it in.
Yeah. It's like, all right, cool. We got you. We gonna make sure it's there. Like, you gonna like it. We gonna give you a few but it ain't gonna be like, oh shit, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I gotta spend some more time with. That's definitely an album you gotta listen to a few times, really, and digest it. But what we got next?
The Gunna Nudie. I listened to like 3 songs listen to like maybe 3 songs off the Gunna, like 3 songs off the Nudie joint.
Yeah, I gotta spend more time both of these. I listened to a few Gunna songs. A couple of them sound good. I mean, it sounds like Gunna. I mean, if you like Gunna, you probably like the project.
I don't think he changes anything that he does.
And this is also his last contracted project, if I'm not mistaken. So this could be a lot of throwaways. I don't think the rollout was that big either. So, and for Gunna, his last like 2 or 3 projects since getting out of jail have been a big deal. So yeah, I think this was he was just trying to get off the label and put some of that drama behind him.
And he got 25 songs on the
fucking got a lot of songs on there. But yeah. Check it out. Young Nudie, same here. I think Young Nudie is Young Nudie. He does. I like that song with him a lot. That shit is hard. Was happening. Some real Atlanta shit.
I didn't get a chance to listen to that. I listened to the joint with 21, Project Pat.
Yeah, I heard that. So it didn't move me. It wasn't for me.
It was just this.
Yeah.
And I'm a 21 fan, but it's just like I haven't heard much from 21 since he dropped his last album. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. But
yeah, which I like. Stay in the cuts, just chill out, man. While Atlanta's going through whatever's going through.
Yeah, so you got to the Bryson Tiller album?
Nah, I did not get to the Bryson Tiller album, man.
So I put it on because, he's dropping a 2-disc album.
Solace and Devices.
And he dropped, I guess, Devices first. Or whatever disc 2 is. I don't know which one it is. However, the sound, wasn't a fan. It kind of like that weird, like, R&B drill music type shit. I was like, I don't know if I want to hear this from you right now. Especially coming off his last album, which is really solid to me.
Man, I don't listen to Bryson.
You don't listen to Bryson?
No, I don't like his singing voice. Nasally nigga.
Oh no, I don't think he can sing.
Yeah, he's a nasally singer.
Yeah, like I don't think he can sing. I don't think Brent can sing.
But got nothing to do with Brent, my nigga. Still on Bryson.
No. The same way that you throw Jay-Z in, and then we can throw Brent in there. Motherfucker.
And Brent ain't my guy though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, I just think there's certain people that they just can make good music. They don't gotta be singers. But I think Brent makes solid music. I just didn't. The one song that I heard, I turned it off. So maybe I need to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, he got a song with Chris Brown too that's doing some numbers.
It is doing some numbers. They on tour together.
They are?
Yeah, he's on Chris Brown's tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for y'all.
And so they said that Chris Brown tour going up too.
It's good for them. It's not for me. Oh shit, that boy Skilla Bang dropped.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. Skilla Bang getting Ty Dolla $ign's assisted. Okay. Yeah, okay.
I gotta hear that.
For sure. Shout out Jamaica.
Hey, yo.
Shout out Jamaica, man.
Hey, yo, don't ever do that nasty ass accent again, though. That shit was disgusting, bro.
Jamaica.
Yo.
Listen, man.
Anybody that hears this, please get this. Yo, that shit was fucking horrible. Why would you do that?
Listen, let me give a shout out to my West Coast peoples real quick, man. One of my favorite rappers, rest in peace, and I actually got this from a friend of mine. My nigga Money Sign Sway, which is basically the Mexican Kodak Black. Fire. And the real slur, but a lot of substance in their music. He dropped the EP on his birthday. He passed away a couple of years ago.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Money Sign Sway. Go check that out. 2 a.m. in Vegas. And the first song actually is about his birthday and him going through some shit. It's real cinematic. Like, it's talented. Rest in peace. And my nigga Rimble, man,
I like Rimble.
Who I got familiar with via Draco, man. He finally dropped another project after he was on the scene scorching hot, West Coast scene, for like a year. Dropped a project in 2021, then disappeared and started beefing with Draco's Distinct team. And I don't know what happened, but he's back, man. JUCO, a lot of sports references, a lot of I mean, if y'all like Rimble, man, y'all like the clear rapping. Niggas say it's real clever shit, gang banging, all that. It's fire, man.
You know the West Coast niggas on gang bang somehow.
Yeah, it's all gang banging in the West Coast. Shout out to the West Coast, man. Y'all still holding it down. GNX, put it on the map. Keep it going, man. AZ checking off, niggas.
Let me ask you real quick, because it's coming up soon at some point. Who do you think wins? Do you think GNX wins Album of the Year?
It depends on who's in that category.
Okay. Do you think that the Clips win a Grammy for this?
For what?
Like God Sort 'Em Out.
Depends on what the category.
Like rap. I'll probably say Rap Album of the Year.
It depends on who we going against. Are they gonna beat GNX? Probably no. Nobody should beat GNX. That was the most impactful rap album we seen in how long?
I think that should be Album of the Year, and then Clips should get Rap Album of the Year.
I gotta see do they got the nominees up already?
Oh no, I don't think so. I would just thought.
It's no way in hell that GNX should lose and Rap Album of the Year.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you talking about like 3. The shit's still in the top 10. Luther, TV Off, and not like all them shit still in the top 10.
Not like us not on it.
No matter.
Oh, by the way, hold on. So last thing, Freddie Gibbs dropped Alfredo too.
Yeah.
You liked it?
No.
Not at all.
No.
I liked it. I like Freddie Gibbs. However, there's certain things that I just don't want you talking about.
Correct.
You said it earlier. You don't want to hear him talk about his baby mother no more.
Enough of the side chicks and the baby mama. Is enough, nigga.
I don't want to hear you talking about niggas that you got you got beat up by. Anybody that cleaned you up, I don't want to hear about it. The whole world done said that Jim Jones and them snuffed you out. The whole world done said that them Buffalo niggas done snuffed you out and you saw niggas take your chain.
And dino rib upside his head.
Yeah. I don't want to hear you talking crazy about none of them niggas. Yeah, you calling Gunna a rat. Okay, alright, whatever. Okay.
We heard that before.
Yeah, we did. It's cool. And I don't want to hear you squeezing academic titties no more.
Yeah, that was disgusting. Enough of it.
You done said that like 3 times, nigga. Cool. But niggas that you got cleaned up by, I don't never want to hear none of that shit. When you got a nigga wearing your, and the nigga take your chain, wear it with your baby mother.
Your baby mom, that was crazy. That was disgusting.
I never want to hear you talk. You can't really talk about them on the track again. That's just my thought.
The audacity of that nigga to do that, that was crazy.
That's just my thought. So that's all I gotta say.
Oh, that's all I got to say.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I got.
I mean, a lot of niggas like the Alfredo 2 project, so
I like it though. I think he's
I'll
right.
leave that to you. I mean, I don't think he's all this great of a rapper. I think he's a good rapper, which is on par with a lot of people. I mean, that's not unique. It's not special. I mean, a lot of people can rap good.
Right.
The songs, I think his last project was better. I think that what was it, Triple S or some shit. I think that album was very good. So
separately.
Yes, I think that.
Nah, You Only Die Once was first, and then so separately was before that in 2022.
Okay, yes.
Even though I like You Only Die Once as well.
Yeah, my bad. I'm thinking of You Only Die Once.
Yeah.
Because that's the shit that had the sample on that they took down.
That they took down quick.
Yeah, Brick Fees is my favorite song. But yeah, once you drop a project like that, I thought that could have been a conversation for Rap Album News. That shit is a phenomenal project.
Right.
You gotta make better music, man. I'm not an Alchemist fan like that either. Though,
I'm a big Alchemist fan, so
yeah, niggas gotta point me to Alchemist's good songs. I mean, them beats don't really do much for me.
You don't like Boom Bap music.
It ain't that. Alchemist just ain't. I mean, Chess Blaze make Boom Bap. It was so simple. I mean,
yeah, Alchemist do that shit though.
You know what I'm saying? What's the nigga's name? The Heat Makers.
Yeah, I like them too.
Swiss Beats do a little boom bap too every now and then.
I don't remember last time I heard.
A little simple drumming, you know what I mean?
Simple drum nigga.
Just a little repeat the drum.
Okay, alright. Nah, but off of that,
I don't hear that DJ Premier shit, man. I don't hear it.
Yeah. See, you a fucking hater. You don't want to hear RZA either, huh?
It's not about the beat though. That's what I'm saying. It's about the people who rap on those beats. They don't know they're not song makers.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just niggas freestyling over the beat. What is that gonna do for anybody?
I like it.
Yeah, then make a mixtape then. They gonna make an album.
Nah, make an album. Make an album for niggas like me.
No.
Yeah.
That's what fucked up. What's the nigga name? What's the tall nigga name that played Method Man?
Not Joe Badass. That played Method Man?
Yeah, in the Hulu show.
Oh, you talking about Dave East.
That's what fucked up Dave East career.
yo, leave Dave East alone, man. Shout out to Dave East, man. I don't know what he's doing. I ain't really listening to that nigga, but you know, so shout out to him. Speaking of, let's to the niggas who need to stop doing shit. Shannon Sharpe got fired from ESPN.
All right.
Yeah. So speaking of niggas who need to stop doing shit, Shannon Sharpe got fired from ESPN
after he settled the lawsuit from the young lady that accused him of sexual assault.
Yeah, $23 million, and she retired.
Yes, she announced her retirement on OnlyFans shortly after the settlement announcement, and she also, her lawyer made a statement that said Shannon did not do any wrongdoing. So let's not forget that.
Which is crazy, by the way.
It's part of the agreement.
Part of the agreement thing. Only
his money. Write that shit up.
And then not only that, shit, I would have retired for $23 million too, but.
Hell yeah. What I'm doing OnlyFans for?
But that, and then, you know, did you see that ESPN also? Oh, I want to hear how you feel about ESPN firing, but did you hear that supposedly ESPN reached out to Ocho Cinco regarding that spot? So, first of all, I want to hear your thoughts about them firing him.
They had every fucking right to. I mean, let's be real, man. First of all, we knew he was over with when he first made the announcement. Like, you know, you didn't leave for a leave of absence. They told your ass step aside.
Get the fuck back.
Yeah, what you talking about, Shannon? We knew it was over with. Why would I want this freaking nigga on my television show anyway?
And not only that, it's Disney.
Exactly.
That's what
they're doing big business right now too. They can't afford none of that liability shit going on. Enough of you, Shannon. Yeah. Go back and talk that freaky shit to the rest of the comedians on the, you know what I mean, the club shit. You do that over there. That's your lane. That's the world you want to be in. Cool. It is what it is. They say whatever the fuck they want. Mm-hmm. Go be in that lane with the Cam and them. Mm-hmm. This TV shit, nah, you're done. You're done. I think I probably would have done something similar if I was ESPN. It just ain't worth it, man. Shannon Sharpe is very talented. He's a star, but he has a history of doing knucklehead shit in public.
He does.
A bunch of knucklehead shit. He be saying inappropriate shit about young girls. Cool. Mm-hmm. It might not be illegal.
But it's, nigga,
but you are a 56-year-old man talking about how bad you want to sleep with a 21-year-old. It's going to be weird. It's going to creep some people out.
A lot of people out, actually.
A lot of people out. You know what I'm saying? You going live and having sex. It's weird.
I agree with that one. That was wild.
You're trying to fight John Morant, dad at the side. It's just silly shit over and over again. Mm-hmm. And I know it's a different level of fame once you get to that level of superstardom, but listen, man, it's the reason the GOATs are the GOATs, man. You either too talented for them to ignore you and sweep all this shit under the rug, or you ain't worth the headache, brother.
If you're Ocho Cinco now, right? You know what I'm saying? Say if ESPN does offer Ocho Cinco that position, right? 2 positions. If you're Ocho Cinco and Shannon's your man, would you take that job?
If I'm Ocho Cinco?
And yeah.
It would depend on what the offer was.
Okay. If you're Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco is considering, how would you ask him not to take a job, or you like, hey, yo?
I would want to know what they offered him. To be honest with you. Yeah, it would be on some shit like.
Let's say they offering him $100 million.
If it's a deal that's too good to pass up, it'll be selfish of me as Shannon Sharpe to be like, no, don't take that job on behalf of me when I'm the one that messed up the opportunity. You didn't do anything.
Right.
You didn't do anything to mess it up. That's some selfish, like, loser shit. And you don't owe loyalty to me because you can still be my friend. We can still do business. And like, I'm already on this show. I was doing this ESPN and I was still doing this show. Mm-hmm. Now, unless they write that in the contract, that would be a little different because now I got to find new calls and all that, and it's messing up my pockets. But if you getting hired for ESPN as my role and we still able to do our nightcap, go ahead. Okay.
Fair enough. So you don't feel any type of way if you know your man's like, yo, take your position.
Nah, I wouldn't. Honestly, I probably, if I'm Shannon Sharpe, I'm looking at it like you can take it, but number one, our personalities are so different. It's going to be a hard sell for that even first. First of all, you're not going to get the type of bag Shannon Sharpe's on. You're not going to get that type of money.
Yeah, no, I think if ESPN is offering it to, I think they're just trying to get that audience,
right?
More so than getting that personality. Because the personality is really different. Don't get me wrong, Ocho Cinco is who he is. He's been around. We've heard him before, but it's not Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah.
And so,
and he's been on ESPN all that shit 1,000 times. It's not the same type.
It's not the same at all.
No.
What do you think? What do you think happens for Shannon Sharpe going forward now?
I don't know. That's a good question. I know he's gonna keep his club Shay and all that shit going. He may try to get a TV deal for that.
Okay,
that's possible. It's unlikely though, but it might be like a streaming type.
Yeah, I'd see him going somewhere else that allows for more of the spirited speaking, the more provoked, that type of provocative type of tone of speech. Because I feel like, obviously, I don't think Shannon has learned.
Yeah.
Again, he's had backlash on multiple occasions. It started off, if you go back to the Skip days when, people laughed at it because it was like, all right, cool, you're doing your thing, but bringing out the do-rag with the Hennessy and the black and mild.
Yeah, some real,
it's like almost like coon shit type thing. And then, backlash, but hey, everybody kept, you kept the numbers up because it was such a contrast between you and Skip.
Right.
And then you go on to do your, your club Shay and then your nightcaps. And like you said, he's the Megan Thee Stallion thing. They had controversy on about how he spoke about her. Just the little things where he even had like, speaking about even the OnlyFans star Miss B Nasty. That shit was like something like, all right, bro, he's bugging out here. Just little things like you said, even on the sideline shit. About to fight the Lakers and the dad like, you don't even. What do you have? I mean, you must have put $80,000 on his name, some shit.
You're right.
Yeah, you must have. And so, just like a bunch of things where it's like, And I feel like ESPN's been seeing that, Stephen A. I mean, regardless of what you say about whatever Stephen A. does, he gave you a chance to, hey, yo, I got you. And you go in and I'm writing everything you do down. Everybody you speak to. There's people have said that there's people that come on your club Shay and they's telling you like, hey, yo, when you get to this certain point, they're looking at you different. You're going to get to a point where they looking at you and they going to start.
I'm finna say, and the caliber of people you're interviewing have the right to say certain things to you. They've been in the spotlight a lot longer than you've been.
They have the wherewithal. You have the Cat Williams who's been around 20, 30 years, the Monique's who's been around 30, 40 years, and all of these people who've like,
learning lessons, man, in the industry, man. It's different.
Exactly. And these are people who've been at the highest of highs and then the lowest of lows.
He ain't just no football player no more, brother.
Exactly.
He is a different beast.
So, I feel like he may need to go to one of those platforms where, like, what is it, like Barstool or some shit like that, or one of those platforms that allow for you to say like some wild shit, and like even with the controversy come up, they think that's like bringing in more.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's the only thing I can think for him.
I think he got a lot of different routes he can go. I think it's just going to depend on what he wants to do. He obviously still wants to talk about sports, and he still got his interview platform that's still hot as it's ever been. Shout out to Cat Williams for taking that shit to the moon. To the moon. I think. Is that the biggest interview you've seen in the last?
It's
the most viewed interview in YouTube history.
Really?
Yeah.
Woo.
So his value was there. So yeah, I could see him maybe getting some type of deal on the streaming, maybe even Netflix or some shit like that, and just making a different lane. But the network TV, it's gonna be tough, man.
I think late night TV.
I mean, that's the thing of the past, so niggas don't do late night TV.
Well, okay, my fault. I take that. You gotta take it to the streaming platforms of the HBOs or something like that, the Max.
It's possible. Yeah, it's possible.
Because of the way you speak and what you speak about. I don't know if Prime is gonna go for that when it comes to the sports. I can see HBO doing a little bit more of that because you think about the shows that HBO has had with the Lake Show. Showtime Lakers or whatever, things like that where they don't really mind that type of controversy because, it brings more people to their platform. Yeah. So that's one thing. Football season starting.
Yeah, he may get a deal calling, how the Eli Manning's be doing that shit too. And they got that deal on, that's Eli Manning. I'm about to say Eli and Peyton Manning. So that's a lane. That's a lane too. I'm sure they make good money off that shit too.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. I can imagine. So
football season is on the way. So we'll see. I don't know.
Oh, I meant to ask you about this, right? I had seen it one day. One of the rappers here in Atlanta, Cash Out. Did you see what happened?
Yeah.
Man been sentenced to life in prison and 70 years after being convicted of running a sex trafficking ring.
2 lives, man. His mom got, I think, 30 years, and his cousin got the same sentence as him. Yeah. Life in 70 years. Mom got 30.
I don't get it.
I mean,
because his was like being found guilty of rape, sex trafficking, and the RICO charge. Obviously, you had a crew of people.
The
RICO got you. You obviously didn't have the lawyer, the clout, anything to get you through that. But I don't get it. I don't understand why the sex trafficking thing.
I mean,
Cause so like I never capped for anybody who raped, but I've heard a lot of stories about the rape thing of where it's been. Listen, anybody out there? Once somebody says no, no means no. It don't matter if you think they're playing, they laughing. Until you get consistent, yes, you better ask and ask again.
Facts.
Even all the way down to each stroke. You still want this? You still want this? But because at any point in time, you say no, get about here. And so, the rape thing, we've heard a bunch of back and forth. Some people went in jail and came back. Oh no, he really didn't rape you, but I was forced to say this, blah blah. But the sex trafficking thing, I don't understand. I don't get the glorification of that anymore. Well, I never did, but I'm just saying, like, why is that such a thing and so heavy, especially in, like...
It's been a thing for a very long time, man. People been talking about the sex trafficking in Atlanta for years. You know
they have it. Atlanta's one of the biggest places for sex trafficking. People be held
against their will to force to do acts that they are against. Mm-hmm. It's a real thing, man, and they had witnesses that spoke to it. They had all the evidence they needed, and that's just some evil shit. That's fucked up to do. He had a chance to take a plea deal. I think the lawyer asked for 30 years. He wanted to take the trial. He lost. Too much evidence, man. That speaks to probably his character who he was, got arrested in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You thinking you above or living a certain way and it's not gonna catch up to you. It's unfortunate, man, but that's the way shit goes, man. Niggas think they get a certain level of power, influence. They say he was luring girls in with promise of record deals and real P. Diddy-esque trials.
Very
you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, he ain't got that type of P. Diddy money. He ain't got that type of representation.
He ain't got Brian Steele.
He ain't got Brian Steele. He wasn't gonna represent that.
Yeah, not at all.
Man, but it's just different, man. I think I don't know if he was doing it to try to keep up with a certain image. But Atlanta's it's a bunch of niggas that faking the funk, man. That's the nature.
Atlanta's a home to stunt.
Yeah.
So
you come out here, niggas don't like to look like bums. We don't like to, be embarrassed. The bill come, we taking care of the tab. Niggas pop a bottle of champagne, all type of shit, man. And we get mad when niggas drink all the, Chill.
Boy, that nigga ain't pay for this shit.
You ain't pay for this fucking bottle, nigga. This shit real life, man.
Niggas hate that shit.
$350, man.
Yeah, nigga. Hey, go pay half of that shit, dog. Fuck you doing?
For the regular shit, the Altoids, nigga. This ain't even a dumb. That shit cost $7. So yeah.
Except for the Altoids, nigga. Altoids, alright.
I know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's terrible. It's fun.
Yeah, hey, you go to some place 150.
I know.
Yeah, place.
Yeah, cheap that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I think it's a nasty situation, man. Atlanta has been in the blender for a little bit for a lot of folks, man. So
yeah, especially for that rap community.
And I think it has something to do with, Thug just beat his Rico. Come on, man.
Now everybody think they can go to trial for that shit. You were not Thug, you don't have that money.
And the case was bullshit from the
beginning.
It was a nasty case.
It was.
You was doing that, nigga. If you go to his Instagram, he looks crazy. Cash Out Instagram looks fucking crazy.
I didn't see it, but yeah.
He looks like a criminal.
Okay, fair enough. What does Thug look like?
Thug like a rich dude. Thug like a rich nigga. He just flexing this shit. He don't look like no.
No, I'm talking about nigga like criminal. They all.
I'm talking about the shit he's posted. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Just like the same way if you look at Diddy's history, he looks like a fucking nutcase. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like.
No, Diddy still look like a nutcase.
He does.
He still look like a nutcase. So yeah. Oh, I have a real quick question for you. It's off subject, right?
Yeah.
I seen this shit on I'm scrolling on Twitter still and shit. Threads. One of them shits I forgot I was scrolling on. They had this little thing. They said, yo, if your man's call you, he out on a date.
Yeah.
And he like, yo, I need some bread. Are you sending to him?
Depends on how much it is.
So he out on a date and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Bill comes like $250.
He needs $250?
Yeah.
So you tell me he went out on a date with no money?
He might have overcalculated.
That situation don't make sense. He went out on a date with no money.
Hey, listen, I'm just asking. I just happened to see that shit and I was like, oh man.
Nah, I'm not paying for that.
If it's your man's.
No.
No?
No.
Man, that's crazy though. Why not?
That's irresponsible, man. You gotta learn the hard way, man.
What if he gonna give you money back though?
I would never know because he won't get it in the first place. What you talking about? Irresponsible, man. At a certain age, bro, you gotta teach. It's shit like this, man. That's like, bro, if my man's goes to jail for the same thing 3 times, am I gonna bail him out every time?
Oh no. First time, All right.
It even depends on what the first time is.
No, there's certain shit that you're not getting bailed out for.
That's what I'm saying.
If you went in and said like, yo, you murked the nigga, I might, just depending because
if I'm there and I say, bro, don't do that. That's stupid.
Oh,
you got some shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. Then you do that shit now, and then you done.
You can't enable certain behavior, bro. That's all I'm saying. You can't enable certain behavior. And if you got friends that's even doing some shit like that, now it's time for you to reevaluate. Have a talk with your mans. Reevaluate yourself. Why would you go on a date knowing you don't have the money to pay for it?
All right, let's say that shit came out.
If you're going to do that, a real friend would be like, hey, listen, bro, I got this girl I want to take out. I know I can't afford this, but I want to make a good first friend. You asked me before.
Before the fact.
You see what I'm saying?
All right, let's say for instance, came with the 250, he got 100.
Yeah.
He didn't realize that it was going to come up to that much. He owed, you know what I'm saying?
Girl she might have ordered some shit or he didn't realize with it, yeah.
And then he trying to...
I said no something,
yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you go out, you ain't got no money. That's stupid, no.
Yeah, especially if you know like you said, if you know for a fact, okay, I can get that from that point. If you know for a fact, like, yo, I'm gonna just start this date anyway. I'm gonna just rely on my nigga.
And that's selfish of you. What make you think I'm just the nigga that's gonna say
you got the bank nigga? Hey, you got some bread there? Let me hold that. Oh, hey.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
You got bills over here.
Listen, man, let this be a lesson. Just cause it's your friend, that's not your family member. You're not the father, nothing. They still gotta learn shit too. You can enable some bad behaviors, just like when niggas be like, oh, the girls be like, oh, one of y'all homeboys out here doing some creepy shit too, and y'all ain't saying nothing to him. Well, shit, they got a point sometimes. You gotta hold your people accountable.
Hey, man, honestly, to me that goes to friend, family, everybody. Kid, mother, parent. I feel like everybody there's certain things that you should know better than.
Facts, yeah.
You're certain things. Don't get me wrong now. If you're a child and you're doing just some learning shit, cool. But once you get to a certain point, you should know, hey, nigga, don't leave the house and do that dumb shit. If you out here just go rob niggas, hey nigga, when you get shot, nigga, hey, I'm sorry.
No, you're right, because the parents be like, listen, man, I told you I don't go over there. You gonna have to sit in jail for the weekend.
Yeah, you gonna, hey, nigga, Friday through Monday. I come get you Monday morning though, but nigga.
Keep your hands up, nigga.
Yeah, keep your pants up. Oh man, we gonna wrap it up on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, be smart be nicer to your people, man. Be smart. Don't be out here touching people that say no. Don't be out here holding people against their will. Don't be out here just, you know what I'm saying, going into anything either. I mean that on all the chords.
Listen, man, be smart. Be aware of your surroundings and go to the doctor, man. Get yourself
please, checked. Yeah, get your fucking self checked.
That's the key word, man. Number one thing in life, health is wealth.
Health is wealth, nigga. Niggas be out here dying for some shit that they had for 10 years because you ain't been to the doctor.
Streets ain't gonna kill you faster than your health, your heartbeat. I'm trying to tell you something.
And even if your health is up, nigga, don't be out here in these streets. They don't love you.
Heartbreak will kill you too. Betrayed him.
Oh man, heartbreak will kill you.
Betrayed him.
That's fucked up, dog. That's fucked up. Hey, that's why you don't never love nobody, man. Fuck it. Nigga, no heartbreak, nigga. Fuck it.
Till next time, man. Like, follow, subscribe, share, repost, all that. All the above. Tell somebody to tell somebody, man. Word of mouth. Let's get to it. Episode 68, we done.